What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here in the basement for a Footy Round video. Footy Round. When I mean Footy Round, we have a big round 23 coming up between my Brisbane Lions and my number 2, Collingwood Magpies. What a tough week for me to decide. These are my number 1, and that's really my 1A. Collingwood's my 1A. Before we get into that and into this video, subscribe, bell notice, hit that like button, drop your comments down below. That's where you're going to find the link to this great video down below. So appreciate you guys on this journey with me. I know I haven't done some footy videos in a while. Playoffs are coming up. The finals are coming up. I believe they start September 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe they start around September 7th. That's going to be awesome. I am looking so forward to it. I kind of get this way with baseball also, guys. I'm a huge baseball fan. My Yankees suck. My 1A, my Mets, they suck too. 2 New York teams in last place. There's a lot of the country that's loving it. But usually when it gets around the time of season right before the playoffs, and a lot of teams that are going into the playoffs or the finals in AFL, I usually wait until the finals get going again before I smack right back into these sports. I do it with basketball and hockey and football also. That's kind of how I am. This is my first footy season, so you guys probably aren't used to that from me yet. So anyway, I'm back on, especially coming up this week, because we know the first time these two teams met back in April, the Lions trampled Collingwood. I believe it was 116-83. They absolutely trampled them. And that was way back in April. That was like a whole nother time, right? April, that's so long ago. This week coming up, before we get into this video, just briefly, this is a monster matchup coming up on Friday. Thursday night for you guys, Friday, I believe it's 5:50 in the morning, 5:50 a.m. Friday for me. I will be watching that game. Look out for me in that Discord. I will be watching that game. Guys, Collingwood, shown a little bit of defeatability, if that is even a word. We're in the basement, so I'm making it a word. Defeatability. The last 4 games, they have not been on par. And even the games they won versus the Power and versus the Cats, they had to fight tooth and nail to win those games. They got absolutely waxed by the Hawks. Waxed. What did they lose by, like 32 points? Waxed by the Hawks, and then they lost to the Blues as well, who also beat the crap out of them. So they lost 2 in a row. I mean, they're 17-4. That doesn't happen to Collingwood. Doesn't happen. One of those other 4 losses is to my Lions. This game coming up Friday is huge. The Lions, on the other hand, have won 3 out of their last 4. They're looking good. That Suns loss, oh man, that Suns loss. It's like Collingwood losing to the Hawks. Sorry, way back. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm not ripping on the Hawks. I'm ripping on the fact that sometimes great teams sleep on teams that are up and coming. The Hawks have been playing better. They've been playing a lot better. They've won 2 in a row against top teams. Destroyed Collingwood and then beat the, I believe, 8th on the ladder. And the Western Bulldogs are 8th on the ladder with Essendon right on their tails. Essendon is right on their tails. This is going to be a monster matchup, guys. Collingwood and Brisbane, this is battling for first place, obviously. Battling for first place. Huge. The Power are right there, too, at 60 points. The Power right there, too, at 60 points. They are 15-6. Their win percentage points are less than the Lions. I believe the Lions are at 123 right now, win percentage point-wise, and I think the Power is at 111. Special shout-out to the Sydney Swans. Wow, have you seen what the Sydney Swans have been doing? They have won 5 in a row. They have gone from 6-9 to 11-9. Wow, what a turnaround in the season. 5 wins in a row, and they're going up against the Crows, who have been a weird team, a very hard team to beat, but they beat themselves a lot, too. They've been beating themselves a lot, too. The Crows are a weird team. And by the way, if you do tipping, the Bulldogs are like impossible to pick. Loss, win. Every week, they don't get 2 losses in a row. They don't get 2 wins in a row. They are a hard team to pick in the tipping, man. Let me tell you, I don't know what to do with the Bulldogs. Don't know what to do with them. Anyway, I'm steering off. This is a monster matchup. You see my dilemma. You see it. Man, this is a monster matchup. I am looking forward to this one. And it's going to be a great finals this year. I'm looking forward to my whole finals time with you guys. Reviews. I'm all in on the footy. Yes, my New York Jets are coming back. They're looking strong. They're all looking strong, Aaron Rodgers. Now they signed Dalvin Cook. Forget it. Don't get me tailing off on that. Listen, a lot going on, but right now the footy playoffs, the footy finals coming up, that is a priority right now. That's going to be first on this channel. Yes, I'm going to do some other sports here and there, but right now we're all back in on the footy. Let's get into this right now. These are smart-ass moments. I haven't seen this video yet. This should be funny because Americans, I've always had in the comments, we're always the ones accused of being smartasses, accused of being the arrogant, the big talkers. We talk a lot of smack. We do. Where I come from, we talk a lot of smack, and our players talk smack. And a lot of people say it's not classy, or it's not professional, it's not sportsmanlike. There's players that were incredible players that were never like that. Barry Sanders, for instance, he'd score touchdowns. He's one of the greatest running backs of all time. There'll people tell you that he is the greatest of all time. He just handed the ball to the ref and ran away. Like, he never talked smack. Tim Duncan was another one in the NBA, one of the greatest forwards of all time. Never talked smack. Just his talk was his game. So I thought seeing this coming in here, AFL smart-ass moments, would be kind of interesting because I have seen some stuff over the footy year, my footy journey. I've seen some things, and I think it's funny when these smart-ass moments comes up because it's a game, guys. People, emotions go. I don't care where you're from. Emotions happen in games, whether you're elated, excited, or you're just angry that you got beaten, embarrassed, humiliated on a play by maybe the game entirely was bad. Maybe another team just beat a team they've never beaten in a long time, and now they're just going to, and the fans talk smack. It's part of it, man. It's part of the human emotions. You're into your team. You're on the team. What have you. That's what happens. So I'm very interested in seeing the smart-ass moments. We're going to get into this right now, guys, and I'd love to hear some comments from you guys about what is missing off this. Let's get into it.
Yeah, take him out.
Oh, well, I reckon he needs to know the rules.
Nick Holman, he squirted him with the water.
Because he could have got back to it.
Did he hit him with the water?
Nasty.
Wait, might show it again right here.
Oh, Nick Holman, that was beautiful.
Put him up!
I guess he did hit him with the water. I missed that. But it looked like they were just fooling around. I didn't see any real smart-ass moment.
Yeah,
Take him out.
oh, well, I reckon
yeah, he did right there. He
Nick
did.
Holman, he squirted.
But he's smiling. He's all right with
Because he
it.
could have got back to it. Bit nasty.
Oh, Nick Holman.
All right, let's get to a better one.
Put him up! Put him up!
Standing over him. There you go. That is disrespectful.
Sorry, I'm up about. Sorry. I'm speaking with you, my
So
bad.
you're locking him down with your legs.
Stand, mate. That's all what I'm
You
doing.
need to let him go.
Yeah.
Then I'll call you to stand. Alright? No, so that's fine.
That is, we get a lot of that in the NBA especially. And in football. When these guys get tackled and a guy just stands over him like that, that is usually, that's real disrespectful, like I'm your king. Like, I'm the man. I knocked you down. What have you. However that play happened where he's on the ground, he's standing over him, that's a disrespectful move. At least it is over here. That there, that's smart as and disrespectful. Big time. And that's what he's doing. He's letting them know, I'm your boss. That's a boss move right there. That lets the other player know. That just starts a whole bunch of stuff for down the road in the game or in a future game. I don't know what led up to this play right here to how he got on the ground, but him standing over him, that is disrespectful.
Let him up! Stop him.
I'm going to stand, all right? Sorry, I'm up about. Sorry. I'm speaking with you, my
So
bad.
you're locking him down with your legs.
Stand, mate. That's all what I'm
You
doing.
need to let him go.
Yeah.
Then I'll call you to stand. Alright? No, so that's fine.
He admitted it, though. At least he admitted he was being a smartass. But that still doesn't carry over. That's going to go in the game. Looks like we got a good argument right here, maybe. Let's see what's up. Oh, he took his hairpiece out. That is having fun. That's all right.
40 points now, the margin.
Did he pull his scrunchie out?
Yes, he did.
They're having a laugh.
Just telling you. Harry's lost his...
You allowed to pull someone's scrunchie out?
Oh, wouldn't have thought so, Dwayne.
Revolt's kick lines playing in front, but it fell beautifully for Dunstan. And an important goal coming
Oh, no way. Is he doing it? Oh, he is.
Displacing it there, but
He's taking his time. He's taking his time. Oh, man. We get that over here, like a guy coming down. He's got the breakaway ball, pass it up to him. They just stand there just waiting to dunk it. What? Boom. Windmill dunk. NFL guys slow down, do dances as they get closer to the end zone. This is classic smart ass. You get it now in footy, football, and basketball. You even get it in hockey. You'll get guys that joke around when they know they got it all the way down, especially on an empty netter. Baseball, the only smart ass thing you could really do like this is a walk-off home run. You hit that home run, hold the bat, flip it, look at the other team, look at the pitch, especially the pitcher, stare him down while you're running slowly around the bases. This here is smart ass. This is classic smart ass. That's classic smart ass. Look at him. There's nothing anybody on my team can do about it.
And Montagna, what's he doing?
Oh, he even bounced it.
He's rubbing it in. That's very strange. And he's put it through.
Oh, look at that, man.
About 55, he got it down to 49, so he's taken 6 seconds off the clock.
Question, though, as that announcer was saying, he's taking 6 seconds off the clock. This is something I have not seen in the games that I've watched this year. Can you get a delay of game for that? Can there be a delay of game had he let that string out a little bit longer? Because it does happen in the NFL. You can get a delay of game if they know you're stringing the clock out just to get the time down more. Because they're right here, they're only up by what? No, they're up by 16 points, but still, 9:49 is a lot of time left. So can you get a delay of game penalty? I've never even thought about that till I just saw this here. I have not seen one yet this season. Does that even exist? Let me know.
That's all he was doing. Need to tighten up on him.
Gaff. Brayshaw got there with the fist, knocked it down to Chera.
Good move.
This is well within his repertoire. 4 goals in a row to the Dockers.
Oh, did he not? Did he do that? That's going to piss people off right there, man. You celebrated on the other dude after 4 goals in a row. Look at that.
That was good, Mundy. This is well within his repertoire. 4 goals in a row to the Dockers.
Look at that, man. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, West Coast is horrendous this year. Are they not? Oh, man, are they bad? Along with North Melbourne, anyway. Yeah, that's wrong, man. That is.
He's getting stuck into the West Coast players. As you spoke about Pat before the game, he's very vocal.
Lots of talent, Archie. Ryan.
Oh!
I
love it.
Coleman style.
I love it.
A long ball forward, almost going. Handball off. Edgeworth's going to
Oh!
Oh, this is already
Love it.
Makings. How good is it?
Look at this move. Oh, too bad. Look what he did to him. That's happening against my team, but I'll laugh.
How good is that?
Listen, when guys do that stuff, and there are reasons why there are players that do smart-ass moves, talk a lot of smack. You know what it does? There are players that do that to other players because they get inside their head. Now you got you focused on me because I'm talking a lot about you. Talking about your game, talking about whatever. Now I got you focused on me. You're no longer focused on the game. You're no longer focused on your teammates. You're focused on trying to embarrass me back or proving me wrong about whatever I'm saying. There are players, and that's the main reason why a lot of these players do that, to get inside the head of other players. Reggie Miller on the Indiana Pacers was classic for that. Talked a lot of smack, especially against John Starks of the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not a John Starks fan. He got inside his head. It took him out of his whole game. Out of his whole game. Every time. Just took him out of his game. Mike Tyson was classic for doing stuff like that. Intimidation before. Now you got to be focused on not even wanting to fight you. Before he even stepped in the ring in his prime. Guys that talk a lot of garbage. Kevin Garnett was classic for talking garbage to other players. And getting under their skin and getting them to focus on him. Not the team, not the game. Now I got you focused on me. It messes with some players' heads.
Hope they can through them and play, Will. He does.
kicked it with a check side, and the Swans are within a kick. I think he actually kisses there.
Oh! The ultimate disrespect.
So the question I ask you again, Lee, is: are you better off having your star contest the ball winner with in terms of life?
Absolutely, it was their most accurate kick for a while.
50 metres, that is dumb. That is dumb from Dustin Martin.
Dustin Martin, wow, look at him with that
Yeah,
hair.
you do, and it's a really disappointing passage of play. You can see Jack Rewalt getting involved now, but it's over. It's done.
Saw this before the game, so that Fife wins the toss and points, but Stratton points as well. Then Fife actually is a bit confused. He's like,
Wait a minute, what happened there? What happened here? I lost on that one. Hold on, let me see that again.
It's done.
saw this before the game, so that Fife wins the.
What happened there? The game just started, obviously. Well, not just started, it's a few minutes into it, but what happened?
Rewalt getting involved now, but it's over. It's done.
Saw this before the game, so that Fife wins the toss and points, but Stratton points as well. Then Fife actually is a bit confused. He's like,
Explain that one to me, guys. That one went right over my head. Remember, guys, it's my first footy season. That one went right over my head. Let's see what happens here.
saw there now, Mitch. He's got up limping and that.
Oh, he faked the injury. He faked the injury. That's kind of smart, though.
Job from Mitch Robinson. He pretended he was hurt, and then he launched himself.
My team did that. That's a nice Guernsey. Hey, do they still sell that Guernsey? I like that one. You see, I got the old Fitzroy Lions colors. Got, obviously, Charlie Cameron here. That's a nice one. Do they still sell that? I haven't seen them wear that one.
Oh, no, I'm out. I'm out for the game. I can't walk. And then he took off.
Wow, guys, wow. Make sure you subscribe to this guy's channel, Aussie Things. Have you not seen it yet? This guy has the greatest stuff. Please, I will drop the link to this video down below. I will drop it down below. Guys, let me tell you something. This is classic. We saw a lot of things in here, especially this guy here limping around. This is classic. This happens in a lot of sports. Look at him.
Oh, no, I'm out. I'm out for the game.
See? Now he's got, look at these guys. They're getting out of his way. No one's paying attention to him. Now he jumps up. He's ready to go. Michael Jordan had a classic one in the NBA doing that. He was laying around on the ground. No one paid attention to him. Boom, pass up to him. Bam, dunk down on the other side. Quite a few years ago, the New York Giants, at the end of the game, the Rams were moving, I believe it was the Rams, they were moving the ball all the way down the field on them. All of a sudden, they couldn't get their men out because the other team was doing a no-huddle offense. They couldn't get their two guys out. Couldn't get a switch up on their defense. So two players fell. Two players fell on their defense as if they were both hurt. And I guess they forgot which guy was supposed to fall, so one guy got up like, oh, you know, like, then it was obvious they were playing games. Like the linebacker got up like, oh, you fell down? Oh, all right, I'll get up. All of a sudden, one of them was immediately, miraculously healed. What this guy did here is very classic. It happens a lot. It happens a lot in sports. I love smart-ass moments. I love the smack talk. I smack talk with my friends, man, with fans. We're fans of rival teams. We're going to talk smack. You got to eat your words sometimes. But the whole psyche of players, we all know professional players in sports take their sports very seriously. And it can get psyched out really easily when another player constantly bears down on them, pushes on them. Sometimes the player talking crap against the other player isn't even as good as the other player. He may just be an average player, but his mouth makes him seem like he's better. We had that case in the NBA this past finals. Dylan Brooks of the Grizzlies was chalking down to LeBron James, one of the greatest players of all time. He's not even in LeBron's league, but his mouth, the whole series. You can't get under some player's skin. You can't get under LeBron's skin. Some players you can. That's the whole point of it. But smart-ass moments generally, to me, from the sports I watch, is to get in the psyche of the other player's head. Get them focused on me, not the game, not the team. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. See, there's smart-asses in every country, in every sport. Everybody does it. We're not the only ones. We always get blamed for this. We're not the only ones. It happens. This was a real fun video right here. I absolutely loved it. And I'm looking forward to this game on Friday. Thursday night for you guys. Friday in the morning for me. 5:50 a.m. for me. Lions, Magpies, humongous game. Wow, looking forward to that, guys. Looking forward to spending the entire 2023 AFL Finals with you guys. We're going to go over the games. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm looking real forward to it. And I will be doing a review on the Lions and Pies coming up after the game. And I will wear the winner's Guernsey, whether it's going to be this or that. One of them's got to win. One of them's got to lose. Let's keep it moving forward here. Subscribe, bell notice, hit that like button. The link for the video down below. I'll see you on the next video, guys. I'm Johnny Basement, and I am out.